Unpopular opinion, I love Mondays. It's the start of a new week and a fresh start, so here's a motivational quote. Quote, if you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. Now let's focus on this show. New Day Northwest starts right now.
It's a new day.
Now, from the Virginia Mason Franciscan Health Studio at King 5 in downtown Seattle, this is New Day Northwest.
Good morning, I'm Kelly Hansen, and I'm so happy to be in our studio with you this Monday morning. And not every weekend is full of events and glam. Sometimes it's truly the little things, like relaxing in your childhood home with a fully stocked fridge and just trying to keep your parents' dog alive. I'm not kidding. This was my weekend. New Day producer Susie is here because sometimes it's just simple survival, right?
Right. You had quite a big responsibility, right?
I did. 160 pounds responsibility.
Wow.
Meet Achilles, everyone. This was my weekend, keeping the big man alive. We went on some walks. You know, look at him. I put even this cute little bow tie collar on him. Had a couple little moments. He was, you know, modeling for me as one does. But
he's needy. Is he pretty needy?
He's needy. He follows anyone around. Like, he hates being left alone.
Oh, wow.
Almost literally took me out when I said the word walk. He like came running down the stairs. But it was a beautiful weekend. I mean, the sun was out.
Right.
And so I kept being like, okay, we can take 2 walks a day. We can get out and, you know,
and he's
do
alive.
something fun. And he's alive. So you're welcome, Carolyn and Chuck. Susie, how was your weekend?
A little bit different. So both my parents passed years ago, but I've had these boxes of slides for decades, and I finally got into them and found some pretty amazing pictures of my parents. They were going on a cruise. Look at how they dressed for a cruise. There's my mother going on an Alaskan cruise.
Talk
That's
about
what they wore
a model.
to cruise. I know.
Are you kidding? I love this whole look.
I hadn't seen these before. They married later in life. Here she is skiing in the Alps, my father, and they married later in life, and they couldn't have children, so they were about to adopt, and they went on a 1-year worldwide extravaganza. And so looking at these pictures was actually a pretty sweet, kind of tender moment for me.
Oh my gosh, those photos, Susie, she looks photoshopped on there. Yeah. She's so stunning.
And can you believe what they wore when they went on an airplane or when they went on a cruise? Just
I mean, speechless. So amazing. Susie, thank you for sharing all that with us. That's amazing. And I hope you all had a great weekend too. And now on to our first guest. Our first guest is no stranger to pushing the limits physically, mentally, and emotionally. Dianette Wells is an elite mountaineer who's climbed all 7 summits and a familiar face when some of the world's most grueling televised competitions. But her latest journey might just be her most inspiring yet. In her new memoir, Another Step Up the Mountain, A Journey of Courage, the mother of 3 opens up about the personal mountains she's had to climb, grappling with profound loss, rediscovering purpose, and redefining what it means to live with grit and grace. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So amazing. Is this your first book that you've written, or?
It is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So when did you first realize that climbing and extreme sports was something that truly called to you?
Upon reaching my first summit, which was Mount Whitney back in 1998 with 10 of my amazing friends, and it just hit me that I wanted more.
And when was that? Was this before you were a mom, or no?
I had 3 children at the time.
Okay.
I think my littlest was 1 or 2, and it was actually a break from 3 kids, and but I got home and I just wanted more.
Gosh, had you always been an adrenaline junkie, as people call it, or what was it like growing up?
I grew up in very flat La Mirada, California. You know, the biggest thrill was trying to get lost on my bicycle. And now I was a cheerleader, and I couldn't even run around the block when I first got married. I didn't really know what running shoes were. I didn't know the difference between a mountain bike or a road bike. It just kind of happened. But once I was a mom.
Wow. And your book, Another Step Up the Mountain, deals with a lot of lessons learned from a life of climbing. So what did it offer you?
Freedom. Freedom and the challenge of will I summit this? Because you never know whether you're on a start line or, the trailhead of a mountain. There's no guarantee you're going to summit or that you'll even finish or get to the finish line. But the point is, you show up to the start line. Everybody's equal on that start line, and that's the adventure of it. You don't know, and you see where you go from there.
Gosh, oh, I love that. Everyone's at the start line. Finding your Everest is a phrase that you talk about a lot in this book. So tell me what that means for you.
I mean, for me, what is your Everest? It can be the literal mountain of Everest, or it can be what's the toughest thing you're dealing with on any given day, and how do you get out of bed in the morning, especially when you faced a horrible tragedy. What are the steps that you take? For me, it was I had a bird feeder outside, and so no matter what, I had to feed those birds, which as soon as fresh air hits you, it's okay, I can face whatever today brings, and it's little steps and tying little pieces of daily joy together until you've had a joyful day.
Is that kind of how it started then once you got hooked into getting out and summiting? Were you always looking for that next Everest, if you will, that next challenge?
Probably. I mean, the thing is, once you get hooked on something, and for me it was at the time climbing, which then led to adventure racing. I mean, during the race, you're usually saying with your teammates, oh, this is my last one, I'm never doing this again. And within 24 hours of the finish line, everyone's talking about the next thing they're signed up for. And that's how I would get through life is, okay, what's the next thing? And at the same time, raising 3 amazing, fun, very adventurous kids. So I thought it was a great modeling for them that anything is possible. I was a housewife with no athletic ability, and look what I was able to do, and my kids saw that. So.
Oh, you are such a role model. And you start the book with your own Everest, as you've touched on, the death of your adult son Johnny, doing what he loved, base jumping. So how did you find the strength to go on?
Again, day by day, sometimes it was hour by hour, and those amazing women who climbed Whitney with me, I was so lucky to have such a support system. And then again, it was tying little moments of joy together. And you hit a time where, the grieving period is different for everyone, but when someone would mention Johnny's name, instead of bursting into tears or like I'm about to now, but it becomes oh, remember that funny story? Oh, remember when he did this? And when you can start really celebrating his life and how amazing it was, even though it was short, he lived an amazing life. And I know I'll see him again someday, and I want him to, say, good job, Mom. Like, you didn't give up, and you kept living, and I think we're here to live a joyous, purpose-led life, not to be sad.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for other people that are dealing with, a loss like you are, and we're so sorry again for your loss?
Just on the news this morning, so many, children who've passed. Never give up. Don't give up, don't give in, and just find the joy. Fill a bird feeder every day. Don't let those birds down. Fill up that feeder. Get outside. That's the most important thing. If you can be outside in fresh air, whether it's just walking around the block, sitting in your front yard, get a dog, walk it. Just don't give up. Never give up.
Never give up. And you were very upfront in this book about the tug and pull of motherhood, starting that first climb when you are a mom. And young, yes, the mom guilt that so many people feel. So versus wanting and needing to do these climbs and races and not wanting to, not do what you enjoy. So tell me more about that tug and pull.
It was just something inside of me. If I could have stopped racing or climbing and just been that perfect mom who just baked cookies and sat at home, I'm sure my kids would have been thrilled with that, but I couldn't, and I needed to pursue my passions. But I was also a very devoted mom. I still am today, and a grandmother. I'm very devoted, but just because we're moms doesn't mean we have to lose our identity or forget why we're here on this planet or give up our dreams.
Definitely. And what can the rest of us learn about how we see motherhood in this country? Because a lot of times it is, like you said, sitting home, baking those cookies and so still going after our passions and dreams.
Just because you gain the title of mom does not mean you give up the title of yourself. And what I've seen long term, now that my kids are adults, is that it was a good example for them. They, while they might say to my face, "How could you leave and go climb?" to their friends, they were bragging about it behind my back. So, and my kids are fearless. All three of them lived and live amazingly fearless lives, and which is not how I grew up. So I feel like, okay, job done as a mom. I raised them how I wanted to.
Amazing. If you had to pick your favorite climb or anything like that, or give us the top 3, what would those be?
Okay, well, very favorite thing ever was Eco Challenge Fiji in 2002. That
Whoa.
one. That was probably number 1. Number 2, Everest. And number 3, I'd say, I guess Whitney, because I keep going back to it. This October 1st actually will be my 17th or 18th, I've lost count, climb of it. So
The fact that you've lost count is pretty amazing. For you, what's your next mountain to climb?
Well, besides the physical one of Whitney, hopefully Mount Temp in, where is it, Utah? And, making my flight this afternoon.
It can even be small, like you said, like small things like that. When people read your book, what do you want the takeaway to be? Is this a book just for someone that's an elite mountaineer like yourself, or what do you want the takeaway?
No, it's not. I don't know that it's necessarily just for sports people. I want people to realize anything is possible. If this housewife with 3 kids can learn the difference between a mountain bike and road bike and climb the 7 summits and race all over the world, anything is possible. And to never give up. No matter how dark things look, never give up.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being here today. We
Thank
really
you for having
appreciate
me.
your time. And much more to come on New Day Today, including a little gameplay. Later in the show, the toy guy is back to share his favorite games the whole family can play, from board games to pop darts. And later, the community-powered movement that's turning workouts into meetups. I'm doing Pilates. That's coming up next, so stay with us. Summer is here and it's time to host smarter, not harder. Whether you're throwing a backyard bash or keeping it cozy with close friends, nutritionist Whitney Stewart from Witness Nutrition is serving up red hot tips to elevate your summer get-togethers. Whitney, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here in partnership with Natural Delights, Olipop, and BTR Nation with summer hosting tips.
Ooh, okay. And I have a huge sweet tooth. Like it's actually kind of a problem. I hope other people do. I'm always thinking about how can I cut back. So you actually have some delicious but healthy treats that you think are great for hosting parties, right? So what are these?
Yes, because just like you said, we want to think smarter, not harder. We want to be the hostess with the mostest, but we want functional and fun ingredients. Like, no one wants to feel weighed down after a girls' night.
No.
So I have low sugar mocktails and my stuffed date board here because between Olipop and Natural Delights, we're getting a major summer glow up on our snack bars.
Okay, what is this date about right now? Because dates are having a moment. What's in here?
I'm so
going to try and taste
so
while you're
this is
explaining.
our PB&J traditional one. So we have frozen berries, we have peanut butter. We're getting this caramel flavor from the date. So you can literally put anything in there, but I like to balance it with either a sweet or a savory. So next to it, we actually have goat cheese and pistachio on top. So we get a mix of salty, savory with that sweet caramel flavor. Now, dates are loaded in fiber, antioxidants, minerals, so you're getting this nutrient base, like nature's candy, as your tool as you're building a date board in a million combinations.
I love the date board idea that you
Yes.
had too, because it makes it, I don't know, it just elevates everything.
I think it's a beautiful thing to serve, but it's also kid-friendly. So you can do this as a DIY project, but you could also do this for a girls' night, and you could do it together or really elevated with a lot of different combinations. We have a coconut one.
I was going to ask, what's this coconut?
Yeah, we have coconut, honey, and cashew butter. And so again, we're getting some different flavors in there that we would normally have.
This one I tried is like must be kind of the PB with the fruit and the peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's so good. It
It's
does
so good.
not taste
This
like a
does
date.
not taste healthy.
No.
It tastes decadent, which was what we are going for. We want decadent, rich snacks.
I'm shook. I really like this. I'm continuing. While I'm continuing to eat this, Olipop. This is
Yes.
a good kind of swap for your traditional soda, right? Tell me
Yes.
more.
This is the type of soda I wish we had as a kid. It has
Seriously.
that nostalgic flavor, but with only 2 to 5 grams of sugar per container and 6 to 9 grams of fiber. All of them
Really?
under 50 calories. This is a no-brainer for a swap up. I have never met and tried something more approachable because even though it's healthy, they still put flavor first. And none of these feel like you're sacrificing the original flavor of that true traditional soda.
And they're not super high in calories either, right?
No, under 50 calories. It's insane. Most of them 35 to 50, and we get 6 to 9 grams of fiber. So fiber has so many benefits, but Americans as a population, only about 1 in 10 Americans meet their fiber goals. And so talk about a way that you're getting even more benefit. Plus, they support digestion. They have prebiotics and botanicals.
And they're so delicious. Like you said, so many different flavors.
So many
like
flavors.
The root beer one, this like orange is amazing.
Orange cream. The Ridge Rush is a great dupe for Mountain Dew. I have seen so many converts occur. And then we have ways to mix and match them for low sugar mocktails because again, cocktails are a huge source of added sugar and we're all trying to reduce that in our diet.
Definitely. Okay, you have some mocktail options. I want to try. What should I try first? And tell me what's in it.
So we have our creamsicle here. So it's like a classic. I mean, creamsicle as a kid was my go-to. So nostalgic as a flavor, but I've added some coconut milk, some healthy fats with our fiber, my favorite combination for gut health. Then we also have a cherry limeade with the cherry cola.
I can't get over this one. I'm loving it. This is a creamsicle.
It's so good.
This is so good.
2 ingredients. This is not hard. Mocktails feel very unapproachable to me because they feel like you have to know what you're doing.
Right, and bougie
So
and gonna
easy.
take
Yes.
time, but okay. Oh my gosh, I don't want to put that one back. That was so good. Okay, sorry, cherry, right?
limeade.
And this goes with what?
The cherry cola.
The cherry cola.
And we
Okay.
put some lime in there. And we also have a strawberry ginger refresher.
Ooh, that just tastes like cherry Coke. Like,
Yeah.
that's mind-boggling.
Isn't that insane?
Okay, your third one. Sorry, I'm just
we have
having
our
a
strawberry
moment.
ginger refresher using their ginger ale, which I love. They also have a ginger lemon that would work too if you want like a little bit more pungent of a kick and a flavor. But I added some flavor and muddled strawberries in there. Is that delicious?
That is so good. And so again, not anything, but you're really elevating it. But this
Yes.
wasn't hard. You
No,
swear.
fruit and herbs, right? We're adding fun flavor. And again, it's not hard. It's so approachable. And I think that all of these are such a beautiful option to have at a party. I wouldn't feel like I was missing out on anything.
I wouldn't either. Where can people find all of this? And I'm stealing back. This is the one for me. This is my favorite.
She's a creamsicle girly. So Natural Delights you have at Whole Foods, Safeway, and QFC.
Yes.
You can grab your Olipop at Whole Foods, Target, and Walmart.
And before we leave this one too.
This is my ultimate hack. So
Okay.
all the host girlies know we skip meals because we are going for the ultimate party and we miss out on fueling ourselves. We don't
Yes.
prioritize our own health when we're cooking all day long. So when you're putting your board together, you're gonna grab a BTR Nation bar. Now this is your clean fueled bar packed with plant protein, fiber, no sugars, no
Whoa.
sugar alcohols, no stevia, no seed oils, and they taste like dessert, which is kind of our theme today. So dark chocolate brownie, like you have to try it. Cinnamon cookie dough.
Oh my gosh.
They're
I'm going to try
incredible.
that when we go to break. And the QR code there has all the information.
Yes.
Whitney, thank you so much for being here. This
You're
was so fun
welcome.
and so many good ideas.
So inspired.
Yes, and when we come back, it's time for another round of From the Inbox, and we're trying a new sauce line from actor Glen Powell. I'm sure it'll be tasty, but let's find out when we return.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Witness Nutrition.
Welcome back. Lots of actors and celebrities launch their own lines, whether it's alcohol or fragrances or what have you. But a new one from Glen Powell definitely has our attention. It's time now for another round of From the Inbox. And producer Joseph is here with me now for lunch and dessert. Hello, ice cream. Hello, chicken nuggets,
Yes.
fries.
And sorry that I'm not Glen Powell.
I know.
But I do have his sauce line here. Who knew that he wanted to start his own sauce line because he wanted to have cleaner ingredients in the condiments, which I think is great. I think are looking at labels more carefully now about what we're eating these days. But yeah, kind of all the classics here, and then like a little bit of twist on each classic. So, you know, you got mayo, spicy mayo, barbecue sauce, spicy barbecue, ketchup, you know, etc. Dijon.
I was wondering, I was going to ask you why start it. I mean, I won't knock anything that Glen Powell wants to do
Smash
because
Kitchen,
he is just heart eyes. But
yeah, organic, non-GMO condiments.
Okay, and where can we find these?
Walmart
too?
and Sprouts, and they're all under $5 each, which I think is fun.
That is.
So should we give it a shot?
Absolutely.
You wanted to do which flavor? You wanted the spicy.
I got the hot honey barbecue. They have just your typical standard barbecue too.
And I'm doing spicy mayo, which seems fun.
Okay, let's dive in.
That is very tasty. Not too spicy, but spicy.
This is fantastic. If you like that hot honey that I feel like is on everything,
So trendy right now.
you would love this. Wow. Glenn, I'm all in. Call me.
I'm gonna try yours. Just
This is really, really good. I love a barbecue sauce, and that's not, again, overpowering.
you know what? Sometimes when you hear like, oh, all clean ingredients or whatever, it tastes kind of different.
It
this
does.
tastes just like delicious and normal to me.
It really
so.
does. I like the name too, the packaging, everything.
Smash Kitchen, yeah, they did a really nice job with this box they sent us. It was very nice.
Cute. Thank you
So,
for
yeah.
chicken nuggets, lunch. Hello.
Thanks, Glenn.
Okay, and now we're moving to dessert.
Yeah, so Fat Boy. I had never heard of this brand before,
I
but
hadn't
other
either.
people have. Ice cream sandwiches, and they have fun new flavors. They've got like cinnamon churro, hot fudge, mint cookie, birthday cake. So we've got some here.
Okay.
You want to try the birthday cake, you
I'm
said,
gonna
right?
go because I feel like it's kind of matching my ensemble.
And I'm going to try the mint.
Mint cookie.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. Okay,
Little
what
dessert.
could go wrong with ice cream on?
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
it's
Yummy.
like pink inside. It's almost like
That coating is
raspberry
delicious.
and just a ton of sprinkles.
You know what I love about this? This is like a perfect little size for just a single dessert.
True.
Maybe some people want more than that.
How's the mint? Is it?
Oh,
It's
it's
kind of like crumbly, like
Very
a cookie,
minty.
right?
And the coating is like a cookie crumble sort of situation.
Yum. Yeah, this is like white chocolate sprinkles.
And the inside is kind of pink.
It's like I think it's raspberry.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well.
Fat Boy. It's interesting that both you and I hadn't heard of Fat Boy before.
Yeah, so kind of a fun new.
But now the
New
new
to us
flavor,
to check
so
out. Yeah.
and maybe not new to all of you, but I'm all in on the Glen Powell. That's where I'm at.
This is all very summery to me, though. Like, have your barbecue, have a dessert.
Yeah. And your mini size.
There you go.
Perfect.
There
And
you
yours
go.
is falling apart.
It's
okay.
delicious.
Thank you so much. And when we come back, the toy guy is back with a roundup of fun games for the family, perfect for summer. So make sure to stick with us.
It's a new day.
We're well into the summer, and you may want to change up your playtime. Games are a summer favorite for kids or the whole family for a rainy day or an evening when you just want a little indoor fun. And we've got some great ideas for you, and that's where our toy guy comes in. Chris, thank you so much. Welcome back.
So nice to be back with you and have a little game time.
Yes, so what are the most important things you look for when you are recommending a game?
So it's got to be easy to play right out of the box. Nobody wants to read like a novel to learn how to
Yes.
play. It's got to be something that's fun. And that you want to play it again afterwards, right? And we have been liking games that people of different ages can play together, because even since the pandemic, you're seeing intergenerational play a lot. So something that grandma and the kids and everybody can play and have a good time together is really important.
Yeah, and keep that going. So you and I are going to play a card game first. Tell me about this one.
This is Coyote from Exploding Kittens, and essentially what we do is we get a rhythm going.
Okay.
And then the first person, we've got the cards here. It says jazz hands, ballet, and boop. So
Okay.
So it's my turn. I have to go jazz hands, ballet, and boop, and we keep
Okay.
that going. And then on your turn,
Jazz
we
hands.
add something onto
Oh,
it.
we add.
We add something onto it. So now
Boop.
we've got your turn. Jazz hands,
Okay, jazz hands,
ballet,
ballet,
boop,
boop.
and wave hello.
Hey,
Okay, so now I'm going to make it more difficult because
Oh,
after
no.
you wave hello,
there's an attack.
we have to do that. So now
Okay.
it's me, jazz hands, ballet, boop, hello,
meow.
right?
Cute.
And so it gets more and more complicated, and it's so silly. And again, it's really quick to play. It takes about 10 minutes to go through a round, and then everybody usually wants to play again because, oh, I can't believe I messed that up.
Yeah, it's so interactive, and like you said, I could see myself playing this with like grandparents, parents, and like young kids.
And it's
like
silly.
Everyone's laughing.
Everyone's
Exactly.
laughing. So,
okay, this next one I've heard of before, but this looks intimidating, but you promise
it
it's
is not. I promise you. It's
Okay.
Stratego Junior. Stratego, classic game, been around for years. And Stratego Junior uses some of the same principles. What we've got are little dinosaurs, and each has like a number on the back, and
Yeah.
that's its value, and a different picture. So there are two ways to play. The easy way to play for the youngest kids is you roll the die, and I'm trying to find the Velociraptor. So I pick that up, and it's not the Velociraptor. I put it down. And so it's a
Okay.
memory game, and so you're trying to get those. Now, if you play the sort of more traditional Stratego game way, number 5 would attack number 4. So number 5, I would go attack, and I would move that off. So now you have to remember that's a number 5, because
Right.
you're going to go after me with a number 6. So when the board gets all cleared off, we're trying to find the lost dinosaur egg.
Yes.
And
There
that's
it
not it.
is.
That's the
Oh,
meteor.
no, it's not.
That's the meteor. So you have to do it again until you find the lost dinosaur egg. So much fun. This is a game we loved as kids, and they've really interpreted it really nicely for younger children. It's from Jumbo. Really enjoyed that.
Amazing. Marvel, also so popular. What's next?
Okay, this is the superhero trainer, and it's designed for a wrist smaller than my own. And essentially, you know what it is? It's a motion detector. But the story is really important because Captain America is going to tell me to punch or to swing or to turn around or to fight things. So you go on different missions with
wow,
it.
look
There
at
you go.
this
You're going on
video.
different missions with this. Super active, super fun, and it actually knows if you're doing the action it's telling you to do. You collect tokens and go on adventures. So really, really imaginative play, but great for solo play or with a bunch of other kids to take turns.
That would have been life-changing for my brothers. They would have loved that.
Right?
This game looks nuts, too. What's this one?
This is called Mag Shudo from Fat Brain Toys. This is the challenge rail set, and essentially what we've got is 5 magnets, and we're going to actually try and shoot them so they stick in there. But right, that's
Ooh.
you knocked me out, and so
Oh, no.
so I'm trying to do that. You're doing really well at
Oh,
this.
thank you. This might be my favorite game. Did I win?
Look, you just won. You just won. I had no
Boom.
time. But this is the kind of thing I would have loved as a kid because again, it's like it's got a turnaround, which people always love in games, but it's challenged and fast paced, and magnets kind of make it magic really
It
easily.
really does. Okay, this looks wild. What's happening with these mitts?
Okay, this is the Cat Mitt game from McMiller Fun, and the idea is that one player is trying to get the treats out of the cat ball. Right, I know.
Okay, cute.
Where else do you get to say sentences like that? You're rolling, I'm trying to get the treats, and you're rolling the
With
dice.
these little cat mitts.
Okay, and so now
And I'm looking for
when
meow,
you get
meow.
meow, I'm trying to get my treats into the card in order. And as soon as you get a meow, we have to change. Different things. So it's really fast played because you have to roll pretty furiously because I'm actually doing
Seriously,
pretty well here.
you're like about to win. We both have the ones that we're good at. Okay, well then we're just gonna have to move on. I'd be there all day.
Super fun, but it goes back really fast. You're grabbing the mitts from me, and
Yeah.
I'm super silly. And finally, a new game called Pop Darts. It's from Pop Darts. You know bocce ball, these sort of
Yeah.
Italian game? This is that, but with darts, suction cup darts. So we've put 2 targets on the floor.
Ooh.
And the idea is you're going to try and throw your darts to get as close to the target as you can.
Okay. Oh, geez.
So this is the rookie set. Oh, look at that!
For rookies.
For
I mean,
rookies,
literally,
but,
I'm a
it
rookie.
gets even more
I like
more
the
sophisticated.
suction
I know
of
it's right.
that.
It's really great. It's got a skill to it. They're actually creating leagues of Pop Darts players. It's just I know, right? It's just amazing,
Call
super
us.
fun, right? Exactly.
I'll keep practicing. You brought all the fun today, as always. Thank you so much for being
Thanks,
here.
Kelly.
We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks, Kelly.
And still to come, it's Pilates with a Purpose. We're learning about a community-powered movement that's helping Seattle feel stronger and more connected, so stay with us. Welcome back. Getting ready in the morning can be chaotic, but if you have a nice looking functional bathroom with a gorgeous shower, well then it's going to be pretty relaxing. At least I think so. And that's where Nathan Voorhees at Pacific Bath Company comes in. Hello.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So having a nice bathroom and a shower, like I said, that you actually want to get into in the morning, I think it really makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'm spending a little too much time then in there. Have you seen this with your clients?
Yeah, you know, the one thing that most people do every day is, well, take a shower or bathe. And you're generally doing it when you're first waking up. Some people right before they go to bed or after a workout. It's a great place to just start your day out, relax, get clean. But the other thing is you want to be in a shower that you just absolutely love being in so that you can take those extended showers as well.
Absolutely. And so we're talking about one in particular today, right? So tell me why this one is different than others in the marketplace.
Yeah, so with the Kohler Luxstone system, it is different than everything else out there. In the marketplace, you really have tile, acrylic, or a solid wall system like the Luxstone product. And with tile, the problem is with tile is, well, you have tiles that you have to clean. You have to get your toothbrush and scrub the grout out.
Yes.
You have to constantly clean it. And most people don't realize that tile is porous. And so the more you clean it, the dirtier it gets.
No way.
And so you're having to scrub it with those harsh chemicals all the time, and you have to reseal your tile every year, which nobody does. And so you start to get leaks over time, you start to get damage into the subfloor, into the walls. On top of that, you've got all the mold and mildew that you have to look at while you're showering, which sure doesn't make you feel clean.
No, the whole time I look at that too, I just think about how I need to be cleaning it, and then you're not enjoying and relaxing your shower.
Exactly.
So what's different with this one?
Yeah, so with the Luxstone system, they are non-porous walls, they're antimicrobial, and they're one piece for each wall system. And they go into a corner joint that's sealed, so you don't have to worry about leaks, you don't have to worry about grout, you don't have to worry about seams. And so with a quick squeegee, you can squeegee off the wall when you're done, and that's your cleaning. So it's virtually maintenance free as well.
Okay, and how long does like an install take with something like this?
I know, when people see the walls come in, because they're large sections of crushed marble, but average install, yeah, these guys are flying through the install here.
We've sped this up, as you can see.
We did, but we take everything down to the studs. We make sure that everything behind the walls is good. We'll put up new waterproof green board or cement board, depending on the specifications needed by the city. We install your Luxstone walls, all your fixtures, all your accessories, and we can do this in about 2 days.
You're kidding.
Now, take it all out, day later, we're putting everything back in, and you can use your beautiful Luxstone shower.
I'm shook because you think of a bathroom remodel kind of like what you think of like a kitchen remodel, and you're just like, it's gonna be too much, but 2 days.
2 days on average. We could do it in a day even. However, we take an extra day. We mortar set our pans in concrete to make sure everything's solid from the base up. So we could cut costs and do it in a day, but we actually spend that extra day so that the homeowner gets a product that's going to last a lifetime.
Absolutely incredible. You brought some treats for me here to show how we can tailor everything, different furnishings. So walk me through what we have.
Yeah, so we when we come out to your house, we'll show you all the different color combinations that you can have. We actually have an app that we can build a digital 3D version for you as well, so you can see it. But with the different finishes that we have, the matte black, the polished chrome, the brush nickels, the different grab bars and accessories that we have, and then of course our beautiful wall systems where you can go simple with plain white or biscuit. You can go to a more of a subway tile look, or if you like the fancy marble with the gold running through it, you can do your whole shower, make it look like you're showering in a cave as well. That's just beautiful.
And so again, this is something that before someone can kind of go on the app and choose what they want. So again, the install is pretty seamless.
Very seamless. We'll actually give you a picture when we're done of what it should look like when you're done. And so you'll know ahead of time what it'll look like. But we bring all these out to your house so you can pick and choose. You can take them into your bathroom, see it live in the bathroom space as well.
Okay, that's awesome because sometimes it looks different in person. So I like that. The warranty, what can you tell people about the warranty?
So everybody talks about warranties, but a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. And that's the best part about working with Kohler's. Kohler's 153 years old this year. So when you get a lifetime warranty from a 153-year-old company, it actually means something. So it comes with a lifetime warranty on all the parts and pieces as well, so that you never have to worry about doing the shower again.
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
We like that. There's a special offer too that you want to tell our viewers about. Tell me more.
Yeah, we love our New Day viewers. So
Thank you. We love them too.
We do. So we have currently our 50% off install running for the summer. But on top of that, for the New Day viewers, we are actually including a free 9-inch shower locker. And what that shower locker does is it's built into the wall. It allows you to store your soaps, your loofahs, your shampoos, all of that inside of the wall, giving you extra space within the shower.
So you're not hitting things when you're getting ready.
Instead of taking away space, we're giving you more space within the shower. It is our most popular accessory item to add to the shower. And so we're going to give those away to all of our New Day viewers.
Gosh, Nathan, thank you so much for being here. I absolutely need to get my shower done and clean it right now. Thank you so much. To take advantage of that special offer that Nathan mentioned, give them a call at the number that you see right there on your screen. And next up, Capitol Hill's tiniest kitchen is serving up big Latin flavors. We'll take you inside Bad Chancla after the break.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Pacific Bath Company.
It's a new day.
Since it's almost the lunch hour, we thought we'd tell you about a cool spot in Capitol Hill. Bad Chancla features tasty street food that celebrates Latinx Americans. Evening's Jose Cedeno has the story.
We're at Bad Chancla. It's our little tiny 330 square foot all electric kitchen in Capitol Hill. Bad Chancla will be Bad Sandal. We wanted a name that really hit every Latino, South Americans, Central Americans, you know.
A small spot with a fun vibe, welcoming everybody looking for good food.
The restaurant and the concept relates to me in a big way because this is the food that got me going when I came into the United States as an immigrant. It was one of those foods that wasn't Ecuadorian food, which is where I'm from, but it was the food that I relate to. At Bad Chancla, we do Latin American sandwiches and rice bowls. The passion for food comes from when I was a kid. I grew up in the kitchen. My mom and my sisters, the way they show love is through food.
Today, Jose Garzon is a chef with awards and national recognition. So you know I needed to pay him a visit and try his food.
What I'm making for you today is an Ecuadorian dish called encocado. I'm really excited about this because it's my first Ecuadorian dish. It's a sofrito-based sous vide fish. We just put onions and some peppers in there. So after we do this, to finish it, this is just coconut milk that we're gonna add to this. You're gonna get a little bit of rice. This is a rice bowl, and we're just gonna serve it right on top. It's very summery. Cool.
All right, it's time to try encocado. Should I give you a 5 out of 5?
With so many great options, I was wondering what was the must-try dish at Bad Chancla.
The ropa vieja is the most popular dish by far. It has rice, guisada beans, and it comes with our two sauces. The house sauce is our chimichurri aioli and ají. And ají is a South American hot sauce. And then it has the ropa vieja, which is a shredded beef that we cook for 8-9 hours.
You have to try it.
Some items on the menu have, let's just say, interesting names.
We have a Cuban sandwich that's called the fake Cuban. And the reason why it's called that is because the fake part is the Hawaiian roll. This food means a lot to me. It's very simple food, very delicious food, but it's just a big part of my story.
Well, before we head out, it's time to get energized with Pilates instructor Danielle Wells, and we also have Sumaya Fadil from Taste for Wellness, a local initiative that builds community through movement. More on that in just a minute. Thank you for joining me, ladies, today.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh, I love Pilates. I want to become a Pilates princess. And Danielle, you're going to show us some moves today, right?
Yes.
So let's get going.
You guys ready? Okay, let's have a seat on our mats.
Okay.
And you're going to take your band with you. So go ahead and bring your toes together, knees together. You're going to sit up nice and tall, maybe kind of rock out your glutes so you're nice and tall on your sit bones. Take your band about shoulder width apart. And if you don't like it kind of being wiggly there, you can wrap it a couple times. So you're going to just lightly press away, roll your shoulders back and down, take a big inhale through your nose, big audible exhale through your mouth, and then we're going to start a half roll back. So inhale, and on your exhale, just scoop in, keep your back flat, go halfway back, and then come all the way back up. Now inhale back. And then on your exhale, pull your belly button in, draw your shoulders away, and come all the way back up.
I'm already shaking.
Now, inhale, press your band apart. Take 8 seconds, go all the way down. Pull your belly button in, round through your sacrum, draw your shoulders away, slow, slow, slow as you can, and then head comes down very last. Bring your hands up above your chest, bring your knees in so you're in a nice bridge position, or Pilates stance as we call it. And then from here, inhale, prepare. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs, chin and chest lift into your C curve, and ab prep crunch, you're just gonna lift up and then slowly lower down. Really tiny movements, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. 2 more here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. And last one, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Take your arms back above your chest, press your hands away, and bring your knees into your reverse tabletop. Here we go.
My mic is like messing it up. Okay, here we go.
All right, draw your shoulder blades into your mat. Inhale, tap your right toes. Exhale, come back to reverse tabletop. Inhale your left toes to the floor. Exhale, big exhale every time you bring your knees back up. Inhale, right leg down. Exhale, lift. And last one on the left. Inhale. Exhale. Now with your arms right here, exhale, bring your hands up over, and then you're gonna take your band underneath your legs. Ooh, it's gonna get spicier.
It is gonna get
It's gonna get real spicy here for your 100.
feel the
Reach your
burn.
fingertips towards away from you, roll your shoulders back, and now start pumping your arms. In 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are we doing 100 of these?
3, 4, 5. We are in 2.
What?
You are. I might just watch. 3,
No,
4,
I don't think so.
5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pumping your arms. 3, 4,
got
5.
this.
Exhale, you got this. You got this.
Positivity.
Keep
I want to be a
your
Pilates
back
princess.
into the mat. You got it. This is how you get there. Inhale, 2,
That's the
3,
goal.
4,
Whatever you
5.
say.
You got
Okay.
X, 2, 3. Last set for me. Big inhale.
Oh
3,
my goodness,
4,
I feel the
5.
burn.
X, 2,
Oh my
and
Lord.
relax.
Yes,
Nice
relax.
job.
We
Okay,
like
we're
that.
not done though. We got
We're
more
not
work
done?
today to become a
That's always,
Pilates
like, the
princess.
best part.
All right, arms up.
Namaste.
One more time. There we go.
Okay.
All right, single leg stretch. Extend your right leg long. Bring it back in.
Okay.
Extend your left leg long. Bring it back in. Now, inhale, prepare for me. Exhale, lift up into that C curve one more time.
Jeez.
Hands overhead. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left leg out.
We're just really
Exhale,
adding
back
on
to center.
today, aren't
Oh,
we?
wow. Inhale, right. Center, one more. Inhale, left. Now, double leg stretch. Crunch into a big ball for me. Inhale, expand. Legs go out, arms go out. Exhale, crunch in.
I feel the burn.
Inhale, press that band away.
Oh my gosh.
Exhale, crunch it in. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Last one. Inhale, extend. Now from here, crunch it in, bring your legs straight up to the sky. Arms stay big, one more time overhead. Draw just your right leg down, single leg straight stretch.
Oh my Lord.
Exhale, scoop in. Try to straighten your leg as much as you can. Point your toes. Get those Pilates
You got
princess
this, Kelly.
toes.
You're doing amazing.
Right leg down. Exhale, scoop. Don't forget to breathe.
I know.
Lower. 2 more.
Okay.
We got one more exercise here.
Oh my
Are
goodness.
you guys ready for this? Our
I
little
don't think
finisher?
so. Okay, what's the finisher?
Last
All
set
right,
is the
both
best
legs
set.
are coming down. Sing double leg stretch, straight stretch. There's a lot of words in that one. Heels together, toes apart.
Heels together.
First position.
Yeah.
Inhale, lower to 45 degrees. Exhale, scoop,
Oh my
scoop, scoop, and
gosh.
lift. Now add your arms. Inhale overhead.
Oh wow.
Exhale, scoop, 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 and lift.
This is the worst.
You're still in your
a good way.
Yes.
But this is bad.
2 more. It's
gonna be all worth it.
Exhale, how you feeling? One more time.
I can't even hear. I'm sorry. I'm like screaming.
Hug your knees in and relax, and you've made it.
Oh, that was amazing.
Okay,
Roll
you
yourself
guys,
back up.
how did you become connected with Taste for Wellness? That was incredible.
We have the great opportunity to work together, and so Samaya reached out to us about connecting some of our teachers so that we can do these community events with her.
Oh my gosh, and so tell me more. Why did you want to build this community?
Well, I wanted to create a wellness experience for women to just move, connect, feel supported, but also promote like businesses in the Seattle area as well.
Gosh, so
Yeah.
amazing, you guys. What can people expect to at this event?
You can expect a fun fitness workout, healthy food, and just women to, bring their friends together and then also make new friends as well.
And with the Seattle Freeze, I feel like we all need stuff like that,
Yes.
breaking through. So how can
Exactly.
people get involved and find out more about these incredible events?
So I started Tasting in Seattle, which is like a resource guide of restaurants and just like fun activities to do in the Pacific Northwest. And I just found a lot of desire of people wanting to get together, and through healthy foods, fun movements, and just also promoting like-minded businesses as well.
Yeah, and what are some of the other classes that you've had too? Because it's not
just Pilates.
Just Pilates, but I mean, come on, we love it.
Yeah, so there's so many. There's yoga, there's Pilates. We also have a walk and run club as well, and Wednesdays, and Gasworks as well. And there's just so many more activities that we have coming up as well too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and anyone can come?
Yeah,
I mean, how do we sign up?
So, you can sign up through our Instagram, Tasting in Seattle, and you can just follow up when we have events posted, and it's just all over our social media platform to know much more. Yeah.
Amazing. Danielle, you really kicked my butt this morning in a good way. How can people find your classes? Because I'm hooked.
Most of my classes are at our Bellevue location, but we have TruFusion studios in Bellevue, Ballard, and UV, and I really teach at all of them. All of our instructors are great. It doesn't matter where you go.
Oh my gosh, what other classes do you guys have at TruFusion too? Because it's, again, I love the hot Pilates, but you have lots of options.
We
right?
do. So we have, it's strictly fitness and yoga. So on the fitness side, we have Pilates, mat Pilates, boot camp, bar, strength training, circuit training, all of it. And then on our yoga side, we have our typical power vinyasa, hatha, yin, aerial yoga, which is amazing. And now we have our yoga sculpt. So if you've ever taken a yoga sculpt, you get to use bands like this, you get to use like the circle bands, and they add that strength training in with yoga.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for ending, the show on a high note. And thank you to you all for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time, maybe in Pilates class.
Let's go.
Some segments of New Day Northwest are paid for by these fine sponsors: